Hey and welcome to Java Yoga. My name is Jacob and today I have a really special practice for you. This is a practice which is perfectly to boost your discipline and your willpower and strengthen your mind as well as your body. We only have 3 poses we will hold over time repeatedly. So it is not about fancy flow, about transitioning and stuff. It is more about being in stillness in the pose. For today's practice, you don't need anything, not even a mat. Okay, we start our practice standing today and just warming up our body a little bit to prepare it for the challenge ahead. It won't be a long warm up because we stay pretty static today, but a little warm up is always good because we don't want to injure ourselves. For our wrist warm up, you create fists and start circling into one direction. Try to make those circles as big as possible so you really feel it into your wrists, and try to keep your fists as tight as possible the whole time. 3 more rounds, 2, 1, and reverse the circles. Again, look that your fists are really tight and you do those circles as big as possible. Also 3, 2, 1 more, and release your fist, shake out your wrists. Next movement to warm up our body will be basic squats. For that, you place your feet around hip width or a little bit wider than hip width in distance and point your toes a little bit out to the side. So you create a little bit more space into your hips. You inhale up here and exhale, sit as deep as possible. Inhale, come up. Exhale, squat down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Okay, shake out your legs a little bit. And the last thing we will do is warming up our upper body. For that, interlace your fingers, bring your palms to your chest, take a deep inhale into your chest, get a little bit taller here. Exhale, turn your palms to the front, straighten your arms around your back here. Inhale, bring your straight arms over your head, palms are facing up if possible, lean a little bit back here. Exhale, round your spine, press your hands forward, shoulder blades move away from each other. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Really round and arch your spine here in this movement. Inhale up, lean back, maybe look up. Exhale, round your spine, look down, press your hands forward. 3 more times. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Last time, inhale up and exhale down. 1 more time, inhale up. Now release your fingers, create fists and pull your elbows back and down so you make cactus arms here, opening your chest. Okay, perfect. Shake out your shoulders and your arms, and that was our warm up. So it's not a flow, but our work today will look like this. We will have 3 poses. We will each hold for 30 seconds with no break in between. The first one will be horse stance or sumo squat. For that, you come into a pretty wide stand, like a lot wider than hip width in distance. Toes are pointing out and you bend your knees here. Try not to rest your hands on your thighs, but keep it maybe at heart center or let them hang down, and open your hips to the front. So in your mind you can think about a little back bend here. Okay, this is one pose we will hold for 30 seconds. The second one will be plank, a classic plank. Press into your hands, shoulder blades move away from each other, activate your glutes, hips open to the mat, so your body creates a straight line. And the last one will be dolphin. Dolphin is like a downward facing dog, but with your forearms on the ground. For that, you come to your knees, lower down your forearms, come to your toes, and lift your knees up. The more forward you walk your feet, so your shoulders get over your forearms, the harder it gets. The more you walk back, the easier it gets. If dolphin is absolutely not possible for you, no problem, come to a downward facing dog. Okay, those will be our 3 poses. Try to give 100% here. Try to really expand your willpower, your mindset about yourself. You can do it. Okay, we start in a goddess pose. So widen your stance, toes are pointing out, bend your knees, sit down, create a little back bend, so you open your chest to the front, and we hold here for 30 seconds. Sit as deep as possible, and if you at some point feel that it gets too much for you, don't get fully out of the pose, just straighten your legs a little bit. Okay? 20 more seconds here. You can also bounce a little bit around. I like to bounce here a little bit, not to make it easier, but yeah, for me, a little movement sometimes feels a little bit better. 10 more seconds here. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come out of the pose, straighten your legs, and directly come into your plank pose. Lower down your hands, straighten your legs, press into the mat, activate your glutes, and we hold here for 30 seconds. Twenty more seconds. You got this. If you want to make this pose a little easier because your body really can't anymore, you can lower down your knees, but keep them really far back here. Another 10 seconds. Really reaffirm the stance, press into your hands, activate your glutes, and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down your knees. We directly come into dolphin pose. Bring your forearms to the mat, press into your forearms and hands, come onto your toes, lift your knees, and hold here in dolphin. Walk your feet as far forward as possible, and if there is a point you can't push further, come into downward facing dog. Hold here for another 20. Maybe you want to bounce here too. Maybe you feel that you can give a little bit more, then walk your feet a little bit more forward. And hold for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down your knees, come up to stand, and we directly come to our next horse stance. So, point your feet out, stance is wide, bend your knees here, sit down as deep as possible. And for the next rounds, I will talk a little bit less so you can really focus on this pose. It is not about getting away from the pose, it is about like really feeling the burn in your body and still continue. Another 20 seconds. Another 10 seconds. Open your chest a little bit more up, sit a little bit deeper. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten your legs and come to your plank. Press into your hands, shoulder blades go away. Activate your glutes and hold for 30. 20. For 10. Reaffirm the position, press into your hands, make a straight line with your body. For another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down your knees, bring your forearms to the mat, tuck your toes, come to dolphin pose. Walk your feet a little bit more forward. And hold for another 25 seconds. For 20. Ten. Reaffirm the pose. Maybe you can lean a little bit more forward. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down your knees. Come up to stand. And back into our horse stance. Bend your knees as deep as possible. Open your chest up. And hold for 30 seconds. Another 20 seconds. Sit a little bit deeper here. Another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Straighten your legs and find your way to plank. Press into your hands. Make a straight line with your body and hold for 30 seconds. And maybe you start recognizing how your body tries to find ways to make those poses easier. Power against it. Try to resist the urge to make it easier unless it's really necessary. Another 20 seconds here. Another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And lower down your knees. And come to dolphin pose. Forearms and hands to the mat, tuck toes, lift your knees, find your depth here, and hold for 30 seconds. "20 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down your knees, come up, and we enter the 4th round. So, bend your knees, really sit deep here. Find to your sumo squat, your horse stance, your goddess pose, however you like to call it. Another 25 seconds here. Really challenge your hips, sit as deep as possible. And bring your mind, your consciousness to your hips. Really feel the burn. Really be in this feeling of power, of energy. You can do this. You can push through here. Another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten your legs and find your way to plank. In your plank, bring your awareness to your core, to your arms and shoulders. Really feel into them without changing anything. And say some nice words to you. You can do this. You're capable of way more than your body tells you. Another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down your knees. Forearms to the mat. Come into dolphin pose. Lean forward. Challenge your shoulders. Bring your awareness to your shoulders, to your upper back. Really push the ground away from you. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down your knees. Come up to stand. And we enter our final round, round 5. Last time in our horse stance. Really give everything you have left in your tank. Really challenge yourself. And if there is nothing left, there is nothing left. But be honest to yourself. Be willing to give everything you got here. 20 more seconds. Maybe you feel you can sit a little bit deeper here. Open up your chest a little bit more. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten your legs and come to your last plank for this practice. Also here, lean forward, press into your hands. Create a straight line with your body. Give everything you have left here. 20 more seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down your knees. Forearms go to the ground. Last dolphin for the practice. You got this. The last second of our willpower practice today. 20 more seconds here. Lean as far forward as possible. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down your knees. Come to a seat on your mat. This was it for today's practice, and I'm really proud of you that you powered through, that you gave everything you've got. Even if you only gave 4 rounds or you couldn't hold each pose until the end, that's totally fine. And if you may encountered a feeling of, I could maybe have given more, that's also fine. Willpower is like a muscle. You have to train it. You have to really be consistent with it to develop it and to give everything you've got. Write me in the comments how this practice went for you, what feelings, what emotions you have encountered here. And if you like this video, I would greatly appreciate a thumbs up and maybe a subscription to my channel if you want to see more of this kind of practices or other yoga practices. And if you want a nice stretching session after this powerful practice, I suggest you this video here. Have a wonderful day. Peace.